Oh, my exes changed their sexes. She used to be a her, and now she's a he.
Hey Benny, what are you watching? Oh, I'm watching a masked Garth Brooks walk into his humiliation at the Joe Biden inauguration that was attended by exactly 5 people and sing to a totally empty National Mall, Amazing Grace, while he fellatiates Joe Biden on stage like he was a Ukrainian oil oligarch. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Cuck Garth Brooks, fully on display. Clearly needing to drink a little less Bud Light, but that ain't gonna happen because Garth Brooks is defending Bud Light. That's right. Garth Brooks' best friends in the Anheuser-Busch is gonna be his best old friends. He's got friends in low places. Garth Brooks faces fan backlash as they vow to throw out his records after he said that his bar would serve every beer, including Bud Light, despite the controversy, and he also called the Bud Light boycotters a-holes. That's, I think, what really got people. So, something I think you should understand is that Garth Brooks is a fraud. Garth Brooks is about as real as the color on this beard, which is very fake. It's not his real beard color. Garth Brooks is a fake, sad, miserable individual. Kind of reminds me of somebody. And is opening up a brand new bar in order to try and squeeze a little bit of money out of his utter irrelevance in the music business. So Garth Brooks is going to be serving Bud Light, and he said that he wants his bar to be a place you feel safe in. Got it. Because I only hang out in places where I feel totally unsafe, and saying that the people who are boycotting Bud Light are a-holes. Something you should realize about Garth Brooks. He isn't on your side. Garth Brooks is a Democrat. Garth Brooks, if you look here at this Fox News piece here as they talk about Garth Brooks performing at Joe Biden's inauguration, Garth Brooks performed at Barack Obama's inauguration. Garth Brooks performed at Joe Biden's inauguration. But Garth Brooks refused to perform at Donald Trump's inauguration. Although he performed at Barack Obama's 2008 swearing-in ceremony, he turned down the opportunity to perform at Donald Trump's inauguration, claiming that he had scheduling conflicts. You see, because when the leader of the free world asks you to perform at his inauguration, you only say yes if it's a Democrat. And you want to suck on their toes, you sick freak. Garth Brooks. What is Garth Brooks' last hit song, I Googled? Let's go ahead and look. Well, Garth Brooks had a #1 hit in 1990. My God, the guy is as old as dirt. 1990. I was 3 years old. What was Garth Brooks' last hit? It was in 2017. The year is 2023. You can do the math. Garth Brooks is utterly irrelevant. And so this is why Garth Brooks is actually going in to try and get woke dollars, to try and squeeze the last little bits of dollars out of people's pockets and maybe appeal to the libs in Nashville to come to his stupid-ass, very hideous-looking bar. This is his bar, called the Friends in Low Places Bar. Well, that is aptly named. So there are people that are saying that they are now going to destroy all their Garth Brooks records. It's fine by me. Here's some of the comments. Throw out your Garth Brooks music collection. Never attend another one of his concerts. I agree. You can take your safe places with you in Bud Light and shove it. I'm not going there, ever. You failed to understand the situation. This isn't about sexual orientation. This is a boycott of socialist Democrats. The elites don't learn. Garth Brooks calls us a-holes. Well, we don't have to go to his bar or his shows ever again. My trash bin is full. I threw out everything I had Garth Brooks' name on it, says these people. Ladies and gentlemen, Garth Brooks is getting agreed with by Eric Swalwell. Yikes! Eric Swalwell treating his support of Garth Brooks. That is not somebody you want to be on the right side of, or any side of. Eric Swalwell farts on national TV, and so you don't want to be by his side. You don't want to be in his on either side of Eric Swalwell. Real musicians, however, in Nashville, have decided to be on the winning side of their fans and their paying customers, John Rich, who has a very successful, arguably the most successful bar in all of Nashville called the Redneck Riviera. John Rich is the owner of that bar, and John Rich is saying, are you thirsty for a Bud Light right now? And 30,000 people voted, hell nah. John Rich said, instead of tossing Bud Light out of my bar, when the story broke, I gave it a week and let my customers decide. Well, they spoke. Bud Light went from our #1 selling beer to flatlining in sales. My current inventory of Bud will be skunk before it's depleted. Case closed. Well, that's just being a smart businessman. Travis Tritt said he's going to be deleting all of the Anheuser-Busch products from his hospitality rider. Other artists are deleting Anheuser-Busch products, but they don't have the balls to say so. Travis Tritt is a total based patriot. Also, awesome dude. He follows me. Nice. Nice. John Rich has been on the show, and John Rich is telling Billboard that he has removed Bud Light cans from his restaurant and his bar beer can flag amid Kid Rock's Budweiser boycott. John Rich here saying that he's removed the Bud Light cans from this wall. Here. This used to be Bud Light cans right here. They removed them. Sayonara. Somebody who also removed quite a few Bud Light cans was Kid Rock when he posted the most epic video possibly ever put on the internet.
Grandpa's feeling a little frisky today. Let me say something to all you and be as clear and concise as possible. Bud Light and Anheuser-Busch. Have a terrific day.
I love the tracer rounds also that they were firing from a 50 cal at the Bud Light. Blew up some Bud Light myself. It was very, very fun. Well, it sounds like Kid Rock blowing up Bud Light actually ended up working, and Bud Light was completely blown up this Memorial Day. 60% loss of brand sales on Memorial Day from year to year, jaw-dropping stats. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Bud Light has lost its footing as America's top-selling beer. Well, it looks like somebody's on the right side of all of this, and it ain't Garth Brooks. Garth Brooks, the guy who sucked Joe Biden's and Barack Obama's toes at their inaugurations, the guy who declined to sing at Donald Trump's inauguration. Garth Brooks, the man who called you an a-hole just for standing up for basic biological reality and standing against woke corporations. Garth Brooks, the guy who's on the wrong side of Joe Rogan here. Joe Rogan calling Dylan Mulvaney a confused person to rant about the influencers Bud Light partnership. Garth Brooks, total cuck. What a humiliating loser. And ladies and gentlemen, what a joke. Garth Brooks is siding with a company that is hurting its employees, siding with a company that is hurting America, and siding with the losers. But that's just kind of like par for the course for a guy who clearly sided with the losers when he walked out masked singing at Joe Biden's inauguration. What a complete humiliation and a cuck. And if you don't want those people running our country, you should subscribe to my channel so we can stay free and end communism forever. It's your boy Benny. See ya.